In May of 2004, I was cleaning out my law office. I was preparing to leave that office for the last time. And I was preparing to go to seminary. And my phone rang. My cell phone rang because the other phone service I'd already had disconnected. And it was my sister, Jolie. And she was calling me to give me some news. She'd asked me earlier on, she said, what can I do to help? You know, what can I do to help you move from here to Kansas City? Because that's her nature. She goes through life with me and the rest of the family asking, how can I help? Sometimes she doesn't even ask, she just does it. She just sees what needs to be done. And I said, well, you know what would really help is I wanted to get the cats groomed. Because I had two cats, Napoleon and Sigourney, and they were both half Mancoon, very long hair. And they were a little mad. They were very mad. And I wanted yeah, I was busy. I was busy packing up offices and homes, and I hadn't combed them as much as I should have. And I said, if you can take them to the vet and have them groomed, that would be great. She said, I'm happy to. So she picked them up, take them in, and she brought them both home. And when she got home, she let Sigourney out of her carrier, and she went to let Napoleon out of his, and he wasn't moving. He was gone. And she was calling me to share this news. And she was devastated. And I was in some degree of shock. What the story was, the vet had administered an anesthesia to the cats in order to groom them. And that's not the point of the story. That's a whole other talk. But so I had to practice forgiveness. But the vet administered the anesthesia, and Napoleon had reacted to it. Anyway, this was like the week before I was going to seminary. So a week later, a friend of mine and Sigourney and I climbed into a Penske rental truck and headed west. Got to Kansas City, and by the second night, I had my bed set up. Now, in these years past, in the prior 9 years, every night when I would go to bed, Napoleon would follow me up the stairs. He would hop up into bed. He would lie down next to me. He would stretch out all 4 paws against my chest, and he would pulse them 4 or 5 times. And then he would stand up. He'd walk down to the foot of the bed, lie down, where he was later joined by Sigourney. And they slept there. That's what happened, night after night. So the second night we're in Kansas City. My bed's set up. I'm going up to bed. Sigourney follows me up the stairs. I climb in bed. She jumps up. She walks up next to me. She lies down. She reaches out all 4 paws, and she pulses them against me 5 times. She had never done it before, nor since. And I know it was Napoleon, through her, saying, I'm okay, and so are you, both of you, in your new home. Nothing was ever truly lost. Walt Whitman shares this in his poem, Continuities. Nothing is ever really lost, or can be lost. No birth, identity, form, no object of the world. nor life, nor force, nor any visible thing. Appearance must not foil, nor shifted sphere confuse thy brain. Ample are time and space, ample the fields of nature. The body, sluggish, aged, cold, the embers left from earlier fires, the light in the eye grow dim, shall duly flame again. The sun, now low in the west, rises for mornings and for noons continual. To frozen clods ever the spring's invisible law returns, with grass and flowers and summer fruits and corn. Nothing is ever really lost. Do we human beings commit some vain, horrific, horrible acts? Yes, we do. And I know we won't always. We will not always. But it's still happening. We are still committing some of those acts. And our response to those acts matters greatly. It matters greatly. Our response to those acts calls us to the love that we are meant to be, meant to divinely be here in this human experience. But this is what we know of every circumstance. There is a gift in every moment. There is a gift in every moment, and that gift is your life. Your life. The life that never ends, that can never end. The God in you, the eternal. There is no ending to you. And we are always connected. This universe is God, and this is my perspective. This universe is God coming to know the experience of being God. Coming to know what it means to see, to hear, to touch, to taste, to feel, to succeed, to fail, and then realize there is no failure. There is no failure. And in order to have this experience, God created the illusion of duality. The illusion of duality. The perception that there are opposites in the world. That there is light and dark, up and down, in and out, good and bad. Because it's the illusion of duality that allows us the experience of seeing one another, and touching one another, and listening to one another, and loving one another. I believe that the unawakened mind says it is either light or dark. It is either up or down. It is either in or out. It is either good or bad. The awakened mind sees and embraces the divine paradox that says it is light and dark. It is up and down. It is in and out. It is good and bad. And when you can accept and embrace the appearance of good and bad, you have grasped the power to transcend both and say, and ask, what's next? What's around the next corner? And I believe this is one of the meanings of Jesus' teaching. It was a teaching, but it was a statement of truth when he said, I am in the world, but not of the world. See, he was here. He saw what you and I see. He heard what you and I hear. He felt what you and I feel. And yet he didn't get stuck and stymied by the orange barrels and the detours. He saw beyond them. He saw beyond them and asked, what's next? What's next as we co-create this experience of life together? A former leader of the United Nations, Dag Hammarskjöld, said, for all that was, thank you. For all that shall be, yes. Would you affirm that with me? For all that was, thank you. For all that shall be, yes. The gift in every moment. If you're looking for that gift, it's your life. It's your life. You don't have to look further than the life of God that's within you. God is life. Life is love. Love is yes, 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 yes. Do you say yes to life?
Yes.
Are you saying yes to life?
Yes.
Will you always say yes to life?
Yes.
Me too.